9 and 4 to 6, when it reads about the mark, the word in the Hebrew is sawa.
Right.
All right? Now the word sawa from the Hebrew means to desire, listen, to exempt from judgment. All right? So now these guys, Nathaniel 7, them clowns down in the desert of Brooklyn, talking about, oh, well, that mark in Revelation, you said it's a chip that they put in you. Well, what about the Most High? That's a whole different Hebrew word. It's a different mark. Actually, it's from the Greek word, charagma, from the Greek, which means a stamp, an imprinted mark, right?
Yeah.
As a mark branded on a horse. To carve, to cut in.
Where is that again?
Excuse me?
What word was that?
What's that?
What's
The word, okay, the word is from a Greek word. When you read, matter of fact, go to Revelation 13 and 16.
The question is this. We know that the MOTB, and if you're in the know, you know what the acronym stands for, is major end time prophecy. And that the true prophets were going to be warning the children of Israel in the last days about it and not to take it. Those who don't want to speak on it and don't want to acknowledge that it is a physical mark, you have to question, whose side are they on? Is the Lord actually dealing with them? The worst time, documented or undocumented, is getting ready to play out on the earth. This devil's making that push so he can have his everlasting kingdom, which is not going to happen. We know that, pursuant to Isaiah 47:1. He's going to be stripped from the throne. All right? But we have a lot of Israelites that want to stay here and just have a piece of this devil's pie within his kingdom and still be a black man. They don't want to be princes of the power. The transition of rulership is getting ready to happen. Pursuant to Sirach 10 and 8, man, because of injuries, unrighteous dealings, riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. The true men of the Lord are going to be warning the people of the devil's plans, of our adversaries' plans, and what we need to look out for. The watchmen are truly going to do their job, man. And you have a lot of people who are posing as watchmen who are not. Hey, Shalom. This is Brother Yawan. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I want to say Shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. All right? May the blessing of election be upon your house. Okay? This is an entertainment, and a lot of people, when they hear about this truth, or they run across the brothers on the highways and byways, or they see videos on YouTube and they see people, get cut, then that's why you'll see those extravagant titles with a lot of other camps. Edomite gets cut in half, because they're about numbers. They're about keeping Israel entertained. When this thing isn't about entertainment, this is very serious, and this is about being, delivered from the destruction, the oncoming destruction that's going to come from our Father. This is about being delivered from the hands of our enemies. Yes, we have enemies. Okay? And this is the way Israel has always been. They've always been in this spirit of just seeking entertainment or being a part of this thing as a fad for them, which is why when you see, when you're going to see it, we're going to see it in the biggest fashion that it's ever been. But as things turn up on us, as we begin to be demonized in the mainstream, as we begin to be singled out and grouped in and put in particular categories, right? You're gonna see a lot of Jake, who's all gung-ho about this. They're gonna begin to fall out. They're gonna make a sinful man cannot be reproved, man. We're telling our people, hey, this is a serious thing. You need to be building your spirit up. These are things you need to look out for. This is how you should conduct yourself. But they're attached to the gimmicks that are put in the forefront of a lot of ministries. Okay, Jake just wants to be a part of something. They're in this for different reasons. Okay, as opposed to being this thing longing for the kingdom, wanting to see the downfall of this wicked place, because it's contrary to everything that the Lord has uh, established, set in place. Okay, so let's go to Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, and we'll start at the 30th verse. It says, "Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls, and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, everyone to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord." Everybody, they talk about this truth even now. What did Vocab say? He said he's been, all over the country, and he's basically taking statistics and documenting how many people are identifying amongst the so-called Black, Latino, and Native American community as Hebrew Israelites, right? And the number he gave was 13 million. And you see different celebrities and people on Esau's platform mentioning, Hebrew Israelism is what they call it. So this truth is out there. There's a lot of people, that know about it, that know who they are biblically. But are they conducting themselves in the fashion which Yahweh Shem Yahushua told us to? Are they going into the prophecies? Are they standing up against, America in this wicked society that the elites have established, that the wicked have established? Are they standing against the evildoers? Or are they wearing this thing like a new shirt, like a new outfit? Okay, verse 31. "And they come unto thee as a people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them." Yeah, man, they sit in front of, they come on the comment board, they put their extravagant outfits on, they take pictures and put it online with their fringes on, like they're sincere, but they're just still a nigga, man, with the Israelite twist. All right, "And they hear thy words, but they will not do them." And we know, like it says in James, one of my favorite precepts, "If any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he deceiveth his own self. And they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness." They're still attached to the world. They're still friends of the world. So when it comes time to truly, completely separate from this place, they're going to look back just like Lot's wife, because the things, their lust of life in this kingdom, all right, their possessions, whatever it may be, that still takes precedence over the spiritual things, over the pursuit of our Lord. So they're going to look back just like Lot's wife. Her possessions possessed her. All right, that lifestyle, that environment, she didn't see anything wrong with Sodom. She enjoyed it. You see? So she was attached to the world. She was a friend of the world, which made her an enemy of the Lord. All right. And a lot of these people who know they're Israelites are still enemies of the Lord. There's a difference between knowing you're an Israelite and being one. Say it all the time. Verse 32, Ezekiel 33 and 32. "And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song." Entertainment, man. This ain't it. This ain't the entertainment. It's entertaining to some, but that's not the purpose of this thing. It's entertainment to see our enemies confounded, trying to come up against this truth. I get it. But what are we truly trying to receive here? We're trying to receive salvation. We're trying to receive the kingdom. And the kingdom is already in the elect's minds, but it's gonna manifest into the physical upon the return of our Lord. All right, verse 32. "And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then they shall know that a prophet have been among them." So when that destruction comes and it rains upon these people, when Jacob's trouble really opens up, then they're going to know, man. But it's going to be too late then, because the Lord's going to have it to where his prophets aren't going to be on the highways and byways. They're not going to just be supping with people and answering questions. We're going to be incognito, man. We're going to be low profile when all hell breaks loose. The Lord's going to put his men in a secret place. All right. Mark 7 and 6. Let's go there. Yeah. He answered and said unto them, well hath Isaiah prophesied unto you, hypocrites, synonymous with unbelievers. As it is written, this people honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me, their mind, their ways is far from the Lord. Howbeit in vain do they worship me. So a lot of these people are worshiping the Lord in vain. A lot of these people are worshiping the Lord, but they don't even call on his name. They say Christ blessed. They say Ahia. They say Yahuwah. They say God. They say Jesus. All these false names. They don't even have. They don't even. You got to know the name to have access to that protection. All right, verse 7 again, Mark 7:7. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. All right. So a lot of people that know they're Israelites, man, are going to be getting put to death. And this is what we're spiritually preparing for, building up our mental fortitude in the spirit for these things. But you got a lot of other people who know the Israelites, man, who are just lollygagging in the world, man, putting this thing on like it's a new shirt or an outfit. And it's not. This thing is not entertainment. It's very serious. Which is why we don't put gimmicks in the forefront of our ministry, man. We give it to you straight and skinny. Now, you have some brothers, you know, they have vibrant personalities and things like that, and it draws people in. But at the end of the day, even with that, they're not putting gimmicks in the forefront. They're not putting that in the forefront of what they're pushing or in their ministry. We put the word, the Lord's ways, order in the forefront. And that's what's going to draw in the elect. That's what's going to draw in the remnant. Okay? So just a quick lesson for you guys, man. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praises once more to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I want to say shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth and sincerity. All right? May the blessing of election be upon your house. Shalom.